All right. We're about halfway through the first part of this presentation. I think we're about halfway through. Let me see. Yeah, we're about halfway through the first part of this presentation. So now we're going to move off of God himself, and now we're going to move into some of the saints, the priests, monks, friars, fraters, bishops, confessors, abbots, deacons within the church who engaged in such malefic maledictions. I'm dying. Don't die. Please don't die. We need you alive because I need you to hear Diddy clapping Meek's cheeks. You have to hear it. I wish this was Twitch. I so wish this was Twitch so I could play it in all of its glory and make the jokes I want to make and the thing and the bodily motions I want to do right now, but I can't because somebody's going to be offended. So I heard of Diddy Wonka. Oh no. That's crazy. Diddy Wonka. I'm actually happy you can't play it. Are you a Meek fan? Are you a Meek fan? I'm not. I'm not a Meek fan. I think Meek whack. I'm sorry. I think Meek whack. And I always thought that. This is no joke. No joke. I remember being in high school, like 9th or 10th grade. And I graduated in 2007. So this is a while ago. I remember my sister coming home with 3 mixtapes. She had 3 separate mixtapes. These were from all unsigned artists. She brought them in and she was like, you need to listen to these, blah, blah, blah. And I looked and it was Young Dro. And I said, Young Dro, never going to make it through that one. Young Steph, never going to make it through it. Meek Mill was the third one. I said, Meek Mill, never going to make it through it. Now, yes, he was out of the 3, he was one that made it. But now look at his career. Underwater. Last album didn't even sell 6,000. According to Ack. Ack said he was the one that put out that 6,000 number, and he only did it to save Meek the embarrassment. And in reality, he sold, what was it? Don't get me, because, like, don't quote me on this, because I don't remember if this was, like, the exact number, but it was 4,000, and I forget the 100. It was 4,000 something 114. So I don't remember what the 100 was, but let's just say it was like 800. 4,814 is how many albums his last album sold. Couldn't even pull 10. Couldn't even pull 10K. That's crazy. Meek trash. Anyway, back to Anathema Maranatha. Most religions and belief systems have methods of cursing or casting maledictions, and a common form of this is petitioning one's familial deity, or perhaps a regional or a national deity, as was common in Egypt. Sometimes the malediction was cast not upon a person or a people, but rather an opposing enemy deity. In the West, this is manifest in the battle of good and evil between God and the devil. So, curses, magic in general, right? But in this case, curses, isn't just a pagan thing. It's not just for witches. It's not just for magicians and shamans and stuff like that. We're going to look at a couple cases where clergymen, holy men, and sometimes women, and sometimes not so holy, sometimes they were, members of the laity, meaning the congregation, they weren't ordained or blessed as a bishop or a priest or something like that, would engage in this stuff. Sometimes for money, Sometimes just out of pure hatred themselves. Maybe they had an issue with someone. But usually it was for money. Ah, come on. I hate when it does this. Like, you didn't detect inactivity. I'm moving around. I mean, I got my big mouth right in front of the camera. You can see my mouth moving. I'm doing all kinds of moving around, hand motions. Oh, we don't detect any movement. We have to make sure you're still in front of the camera. Derp, derp, derp. Stop it. You're the robot, not me. I don't need to solve no CAPTCHA. All right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, clergymen. Yep, clergymen too. Everybody was engaging, which we're about to find out.